it's up north, and I'm a northerner.
It's not proper north, though, is it?
Of course it is.
It's not Scotland north.
It's
Well, yeah, that's just totally in a league of its own, into Scotland.
That's north.
That's north. This is true north. So literally, I'm from Sheffield, so literally just down the road from here, or if I say it properly, down road from here. And I've been coming to Accountex Manchester for many years, and I love it. It's brilliant. You get to meet all the people that you see online, all your accountant friends, all your cool accountant friends and stuff, and bookkeepers, all the vendors, and it's just a brilliant day.
As a vendor, obviously you've got a couple of things you're trying to do. You're going to meet clients, so it's always good. This is good places. It's free from a point of you've got them together in one place. You get coffee and everything else. Obviously, the vendor side is interesting. What is technology doing? So it's interesting to see new technology. We've integrated with Client Engager. So practice management software is probably, I would say, front and central to accounting work. In that, it's a cadence. What am I doing next? So obviously, conversations with the Pixies, the Carbons, accountancy manager, they have to carry on going, take a while. You can see them here, have a good conversation. And it's good because often you're with the client and going, oh, do you want to tell your guy that you need to be integrated because it makes it easier? So I guess that's what I get out of it. We often take stands at these events. I don't think I'm very good at doing stands. I tend to find I get loads and loads of leads and no real follow-ups from them. So I'm just better circulating around and talking to people. Quite unashamed of just stopping and talking to people is quite a nice thing to do. And often you're talking to a client or a vendor and someone else comes along and starts a conversation. So
I think some of the events can be quite niche, and obviously you've got the DAS being quite digital, and they cover those sort of spaces. Accountex for me is a bit of a central part of that. It's a diverse place where everyone, no matter what size of firm you are, can definitely get an opportunity to see what apps are out in the market, what opportunities they're missing in terms of offering value to their clients, and the talks here and bits as well are absolutely amazing. So the attendees are what makes it Accountex.
Well, I think the main thing for me is accountants are the number one trusted advisor to businesses everywhere. Like in any survey you ever see, you've got like your lawyers, you've got your consultants and all that sort of stuff, but people trust accountants. Yeah. And they should, because accountants are the lifeblood of small business and medium-sized business everywhere. So we have to be here. Accountants are critical to the whole journey for employment, from payroll, and a lot of accountants do payroll, but all the way through to kind of like supporting their clients to support their employees. So it just makes sense.
Well, we get a lot of business from trade shows, but Accountex North obviously is a really good opportunity. So many of them are based in the South and the Midlands, and this is actually a really nice chance to get to a new area where sometimes you don't, some of the firms here won't come all the way down to London. Yep. But you can catch them in here, and I certainly we actually, I know you're based in Scotland. Yep. We get a lot of Scottish firms who will come to this show, but maybe wouldn't go further. Yeah. And there's something about the size of this show. I think it really hits a nice balance between, it's intimate, but it also look around. Look how many people are here. Yeah. So you're having a ton of conversations, but they do tend to be a really good level of conversation. There doesn't appear to be many people who are just here just to see what's happening. Like they're here to make decisions. They're here.
No tire kickers.
Yeah, they're here to make decisions, find what's out there, and find a good solution. So we've always had an amazing time here, so far today it's been great.
The theory was that obviously we do London, up north covers people up north, so it makes sense. You get a different clientele, different type of people, and we're trying to get our brand and our software to the whole of the UK, so it makes sense to sort of do north and south.
Honestly, it's just down the road.
That always helps, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's free.
Yeah. Tick. Yeah.
And a lot of suppliers are here.
It's just a short hop and a skip across the water. I used to work for a company who had offices in Manchester, so I'm pretty familiar with the area. Yeah. And it's a really easy location to get in and out of. So yeah, why not? Smaller venue, more personal, more friendly. Yeah, absolutely.
I just go where I'm told. No.
Contractually, I was told to come here.
No, I completely agree with you. I think Accountex Manchester is one of my favourites because it just feels like you get more time with people and you get more quality conversation instead of it being a badge scanning exercise or just how many leads can we get. I always feel like the conversations we have here are so much deeper than that. It's really tell me about your practice, tell me about what's going on, what are you concerned about? And this feels like there's a lot more collaboration between vendors and everyone here as well, i.e. someone will mention a problem and we may well talk about Teller and Teller isn't the fit for them, but they'll mention something else. And I go, oh, have you spoken to these guys? And you walk them over and you introduce them to the person that you know there, and it feels like a really collaborative industry event as opposed to just pit stops of people going and scanning badges.
Do you know, I was at the very first Accountex North when it was at a different venue and they were still serving food in the middle. It was a bit quirky back then. And I really liked it as an event. I liked it because looking at it, it had a different audience to Accountex. You look at the two lists of people you get, and yeah, of course, there's some crossover, there always is. But it was appealing to a different audience. And actually, as a vendor, that's important, right? Because you don't want to put all your money on one place and one group of people. So also, being really honest, the first time I came to Accountex North, I signed up a huge deal for a massive accountancy firm off the back of that one event. And it paid for that event 10 times over.
Wow.
So you look at it and go, well, actually, I'd already proven the ROI on that first event. And then, of course, you get like the event post-COVID, and I think there was one other, and then this year. And it's just an event that seems to be going from strength to strength. And you look around at the 2023 edition, and it feels busier. There feels to be like more people here. Every talk has been jam-packed.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that at an event like this. Every talk has been busy.
Well, first time I've been to Accountex North, so I live in Essex, so
Yeah. That's a bit of a trek for you.
bit of a trek. But Gavin Spencer invited me to come up here and talk about sustainability, and my son lives in Lancaster, so I've come up to combine it, visit him, and then I got trained down from there to here today. So it fitted in and dovetailed nicely. I've really enjoyed it. It's a lot smaller than Accountex London.
Yes.
But it feels, I don't know, a bit more intimate, easier to bump into people, to talk to people.
Yeah.
Still a huge selection of talks, and every single one, it's do I go to this one, that one, or the other one?
It's really nice to sort of meet people that you've been networking with or connecting with, mainly on LinkedIn, but certainly on social media. It's lovely to meet people in the flesh. And it's nice to talk to the suppliers, either the ones that you're currently using or get some idea of what else is out there.
Yeah.
So we've really enjoyed that.
And I feel like that's what this has, its intimacy more than anything else, isn't it?
Definitely.